Erika. Known as the nature-loving princess, Erika is the current gym leader of the Celadon City Gym in Kanto. Erika specializes in grass-type Pokemon, which works really well with her side job, namely teaching the art of flower arranging. Given that she's a gym leader, Erika has an extraordinarily calm personality, and perhaps too calm at times. She has a tendency to fall asleep quite frequently, although it's unknown what exactly this can be attributed to. Whether it's narcolepsy, the spore from her grass-type Pokemon, or the fact that she just often gets bored by her gym challengers. Or perhaps it's a combination thereof. Like gym leader Whitney from Johto, Erika is impressed by the player's will to complete the Pokédex, since she openly admits that she only collects Pokemon that she considers to be beautiful and attractive. Although some of her choices are, questionable. Although not a whole lot is known about her due to how quiet she is considered to be famous and well respected throughout Celadon City and is considered to be a representation of traditional Japanese beauty, especially with the kimono she often wears. Her serene nature certainly does not prevent her from going all out in Pokemon battles though, and she seems to take a lot of inspiration from being defeated and expresses amazement at the challenger's strength. Quiet, calm, serene, these are not typical traits that one would expect from a gym leader, but Erika is not to be underestimated. Where this inner fire comes from, perhaps we'll never know, but it does mean that her outward appearance can be quite deceiving. With that being said, Erika is often underrated, but how strong is she really? It's time to figure out just how powerful the nature-loving princess really is and what her best possible Pokemon team is by looking at all of Erika's appearances in the main series games. It's time to figure out her true power. The first time we encounter Erika is in the first Pokemon games, Pokemon Red and Blue, where she serves as the grass-type gym leader of Celadon City and is intended to be our fourth gym challenge. After making our way through her gym's garden labyrinth that is filled with other female trainers, much to the excitement of the creepy man outside her gym, we find Erika in a dozed-off state where she wakes up and begins talking to us, all the while not realizing that we were actually there to challenge her. Eventually, she snaps back into her role as gym leader and accepts our challenge, where she begins with a level 29 Victory Bell, followed by a level 24 Tangela and a level 29 Vileplume. With fully evolved Pokemon and terribly annoying moves like Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, Wrap, and Mega Drain, Erika does serve as quite the challenge this early in the game, but is definitely manageable with an early game Fire or Flying type Pokemon. It's worthy to note that in the Pokemon Red and Blue remakes, Fire Red and Leaf Green, Erika has the same three Pokemon at the same levels, but with slightly updated movesets, including Poison Powder on Tangela and Giga Drain on all three Pokemon. We next find Erika in Red and Blue's third version game, Pokemon Yellow, where she's got much higher leveled Pokemon, but strangely enough, two of them are unevolved now. She begins with her level 30 Tangela, followed by a level 32 Weepinbell and a level 32 Gloom. The next time we see Erika is in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal when the protagonist, either Ethan or Chris, decides to take on the Kanto gym leaders after having obtained all 8 gym badges in the Johto region. Since these games take place 3 years after the Generation 1 game, and Erika of course knows that we already have so many badges, she definitely exerts more of her true strength this time around with higher level Pokemon and some new team additions too. She begins with her now level 42 Tangela, followed by her Victory Bell now at level 46, a brand new level 41 Jumpluff, and a brand new level 46 Bellossom. In the Gold and Silver remakes, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Erika can actually be battled on 2 separate occasions. The first is under similar circumstances to her Gold and Silver appearance where we challenge her for the Rainbow Badge. In this battle, Erika has a similar team to her Gen 2 team, however they have much higher levels and vastly improved movesets too. She begins with her now level 51 Jumpluff, followed by her Tangela now at level 52, her Victory Bell now at level 56, and her Bellossom at level 56, all with the Chlorophyll ability combined with 3 of them having Sunny Day to increase their speed vastly. Unlike in Gold and Silver, Heart Gold and Soul Silver also give us the opportunity to have a rematch with Erika in the postgame. If the player goes to Celadon City's Fountain on Saturday or Sunday between 3 PM and 5 PM, Erika can be found there where she'll give you her Pokegear phone number. If you then call her on Sunday morning, she'll organize a rematch at the Fighting Dojo in Saffron City where she's become immensely more powerful and has some awesome new additions to her team too. In this rematch, Erika begins with a brand new level 54 Shiftry, followed by her Jumpluff now at level 53, her Victory Bell now at level 56, Bellossom at level 56, and her now fully evolved Tangrowth at a whopping level 60, as well as a brand new Roserade at level 55, all with some great movesets as well. The second last time we see Erika in the main series games is in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, where she participates in the Pokemon World Tournament. Erika appears in 4 different tournament styles, including an exclusive one that most people don't even know exists, but that also includes 2 other trainers we've covered in the True Power series so far. The Pokemon World Tournament is where we truly begin to understand the extent of not only Erika's power as a trainer, but also the depth of her Pokemon variety. As always, the Pokemon World Tournament automatically sets all Pokemon to level 50, but we can get a good idea of new additions to Erika's collection since the events of Gen 4 and how competitively viable her Pokemon have become. She also has some great competitively viable movesets and items on her Pokemon. In the Kanto Leaders Tournament, Erika rotates between her Vileplume, a brand new Venusaur, her Victory Bell, a brand new Exeggutor, Tangrowth, and her Blossom. In the Type Expert and World Leaders tournaments, Erika rotates between her Vileplume, Venusaur, a brand new Cradily, her Exeggutor, Tangrowth, and a brand new Abomasnow. Finally, in 2012, there was an extra downloadable tournament mode through Nintendo Wi-Fi that was exclusive to Japanese and Korean games. This tournament mode is called Challenge the Champion Lance and features new teams for 4 trainers, one of whom is Erika. In this tournament, Erika has a brand new Whimsicott, a brand new Lilligant, with those being her only 2 Unova region Pokemon, along with her trusty Vileplume. The final 2 times we can challenge Erika are in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, which are of course remakes of Pokemon Yellow. The first time we challenge her in these games is for our 4th gym badge, where she has a level 33 Tangela and Weepinbell, along with a level 34 Vileplume. However, the game also gave us the opportunity to rematch her after we become champion, where she now has a level 56 Tangela, a brand new level 56 Parasect, her level 56 Exeggutor and Victory Bell, along with her Vileplume now at level 57. It's time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Using all of her appearances in the main series Pokemon games, let's construct Erika's best possible team. The first choice for Erika's best team is going to have to go to what is arguably her best Pokemon, her Tangrowth from her Heart Gold and Soul Silver rematch battle, which is at level 60. In the full Pokedex Gen 7 metagame, Tangrowth is currently in the OU tier, which I feel might be a huge surprise to a lot of people, but with amazing defensive typing and stats, and great offensive stats as well, Tangrowth is a super underrated Pokemon. With the Chlorophyll ability to raise its speed and sun, along with amazing moves in Erika's care such as Swords Dance, Stab Power Whip, Rock Slide, Earthquake, Ancient Power, Focus Blast, and Solar Beam, along with Synthesis to restore half its health immediately or 2/3 in Sun, Tangrowth is sure to be a definite factor to consider for any opposing team. The second spot on Erika's best team is going to go to her Venusaur from her Black 2 and White 2 World Tournament teams. Since we've only seen it at the World Tournament, it is automatically set to level 50, but since this is the biggest challenge Erika has ever faced, we can assume she'd only want to bring her best Pokemon. And all the other Pokemon she brought in the tournament in their other appearances are level 56 plus, so we'll say this thing is probably right around there too. Venusaur is currently in the RU tier and functions really well as a tank with its solid all-around stats. With moves like Stab Giga Drain, which we know Erika has the TM for since she gives one to us, along with Stab Leaf Storm, Power Whip, Petal Dance, Sludge Bomb, coverage moves like Earthquake and Outrage, and utility moves like Light Screen, Toxic, Leech Seed, and Synthesis, Venusaur is overall a huge troublemaker that can be quite unpredictable too, given the variety of roles that it can play. The third spot on Erika's best team will go to her Whimsicott from her Black 2 and White 2 Challenge the Champion Lance exclusive team, in which it's auto set to level 50, but it's probably around level 56 like Venusaur. Whimsicott is currently in the NU tier and adds some much needed insane speed to Erika's team, along with Fairy type coverage. Erika also has the Prankster ability on Whimsicott, which means any non-attacking moves automatically have priority and move first, such as Taunt, Tailwind to increase teammates' speed, Substitute, etc. Couple this with Stab Giga Drain and Stab Moonblast, and you've got a wickedly fast sweeper and utility Pokemon. The fourth team slot is going to go to Erika's Roserade from her Heart Gold and Soul Silver rematch team, which is at level 55. Roserade is currently in the RU tier in competitive battling and has some wicked special attack along with some decent speed too. With moves in Erika's care like Stab Energy Ball and Stab Sludge Bomb, along with utility moves like Stun Spore, Leech Seed, Toxic Spikes, and Toxic through level up, Roserade has some great ways to cripple the opponent's team in preparation for other hard hitters to come in. The second last spot on Erika's best team is going to go to her trusty Victory Bell from her Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee team, in which is at level 56. Victory Bell is currently in the PU tier in competitive battling, but can be an insane sweeper in Sun, which it can actually set up for itself and for the rest of the team using Sunny Day, which increases its speed thanks to its chlorophyll ability. Victory Bell has many options thanks to its great physical and special attack, meaning it could be a mixed attacker, physical sweeper, or special sweeper, and it has moves like Swords Dance, Stab Leaf Storm, Leaf Blade, and Power Whip, and Stab Sludge Bomb or Poison Jab. And the final best team slot is going to go to Erika's Cradilly from her Black 2 and White 2 World Tournament team, which is likely around level 56. Cradilly is currently untiered in competitive battling, but it is heavily underrated with solid stats besides speed and incredible typing. Cradilly is highly needed because it's the only Pokemon on this team that isn't weak to fire and flying, and has some great stab rock coverage against super effective fire, flying, and ice types that otherwise threaten Erika's team, with stab moves like Seed Bomb and Stone Edge along with Curse to raise its attack and defense and recover for massive recovery in addition to its leftovers item. Cradilly will be incredibly difficult to deal with and rounds out this team really well. Erika does have a few other Pokemon that are worth mentioning but don't quite make her best team. The first is her level 50 plus Lilligant that does have Quiver Dance, but is outclassed by some other special attacking Pokemon that she has. Next is her level 57 Vileplume that is a good Pokemon, but it's outclassed in its role by Venusaur and only adds more unnecessary psychic weakness to this team. Finally, her level 50 plus Abomasnow is an okay Pokemon, but more fire weakness is definitely not a good option here, especially when it's a 4 times weakness. Well, there we go everyone, we have discovered Erika's true power and unveiled her strongest possible team in the main series games. If you enjoyed this video and are looking forward to more from this series, be sure to leave a like, share it on social media, and subscribe with notifications on by hitting that bell icon if you haven't already. All forms of support help a ton and are super appreciated. Don't forget to comment down below with what trainer you wish to see featured next. The comment with the most likes will pick the trainer for the next week's episode and will be featured on screen. Before we go, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my patrons. Thank you guys so much for your support. This has been Soul Spectre, and I'll see you guys next time for some more True Power.